scenario is respect for Guru. This is something very much missing in today's scenario. We should go back to respecting our teachers. What's happening to our society? What's happening to the respect that we were supposed to give teachers? And unless they're coming from that space, what would they give to your children? They are providing not just knowledge or some education. That knowledge needs to transform to wisdom for your own child. It's a two-way thing. We actually, teachers started losing the passion of teaching. If I need to be understanding you and you need to be understanding me, we both of them must be in the same frequency. If the communication channels needs to be flowing properly, it has to be vibrating in the same manner. If one is on the higher vibration and the other is in a lower vibration, what happens to energy? It just gets depleted to the lower. What I would say is that teachers have lost passion for teaching. Children are not the same they're not coming from the receiving mode. I think there is something fundamentally wrong here. We should bring back the respect that the teachers deserve. And unless we do that, I don't think a lot of education is going to be happening. We have a confused set of parents as well as children, because now online has been introduced. We have something called offline. Now we have got something called homeschooling, NIOS, Zain education. Australia has a very different type of education. So what is the best practice? If you ask me, I'll say it's a combination. One cannot replace the other. See what actually suits your child. As a parent, especially as a mother, you would be knowing your child much better. You will have to look around with a calm mind and find what suits your child the best. The only 90 plus has to have a place under sun. Those children don't take that much of your energy. Poor children who don't study, the 40% one, the 70% one, they are not good at studies. It's also autistic children there, dyslexia. All these together form the school. But you would need to put in a little more effort, energy, and patience for the other children. Which do we have in this fast-paced life? Do we really have that kind of patience? If a child is having dyslexia, if a child is having a learning disability, so from teaching to be a teacher itself, from there they need to be molded. Why are you discriminating children? Why are you discriminating them? Why can't you put them all under one tree and teachers, please start catering for them? Yes, they need extra help. I know that. Let's provide that all under one roof. Let's not discriminate them. We should bring them all under one roof of schooling and be able to cater them. Otherwise, what are you going to do? You're going to create in the society. What are you going to do? You're going to create such patches. I mean, we all have to be there in the society together, right? Vedic education. Vedic education is the Gurukul system that we used to have. That goes back to 5000 BC. And in Vedic age, where students were taught various subjects and about how to live a cultured and disciplined life. In Gurukul system, again, you see more focused and they possess more concentration power than normal children. In Gurukul education, it entirely consists of Vedas, epics, literature. And in modern education, it includes subjects like science, maths, English, etc. In general, the whole society used to be responsible for the education of students. That is how it used to go back in Gurukul times. They used to miss out the benefits of modern academic education. And they learned Vedic sutras remain there, and the rest of their life they were dependent on charity and goodwill of people. You cannot start it on charity, and charity doesn't start with an empty bowl. When we came to modern education, these started dropping out, and it's now just memory. This modern education, when did it start in India? It is from 1830s. We have done away with the Vedic type of education, wherein Indian culture and rich heritage was a foundation. But now it is not that. It's absolutely not that. It is more of European values. There is some other education which is even older than this modern education. It's China's formal education system. Another one very interesting way of education would be the Japanese education as well. That's got Zen and temples. That will also be something very interesting.